What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of the Six Gaming Podcast. I am your host, as always, Showsan.
Always.
Barely this week, but we'll get into that. With me, as always, are my excellent co-hosts. I'd like to introduce, first up, our cute koala.
Cute koala. Yay.
Yay. The man
The
with
guy that's got
goals.
4 characters at silver now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
I got nothing to say.
I can't get
Up
the
next, our very own gold farmer.
Hey, what's up? It's Penth.
And finally,
I am not playing Let's Find the Hairline.
we're not getting into that. I'm not rage quitting on a live episode. This isn't happening. So if you guys haven't seen that, by the way, we did post up a new little, it was a joke video. We have it up on our YouTube and our Facebook group, facebook.com/6gaminggg. So go check that out. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it. I know the rest of us did as well. Thank you to Ron for putting that together. That was amazing.
Awesome music, too.
Yeah, it was really good. All right, so we're going to kick things off as we always do with...
Good news, everyone!
Yes, news! All right.
You do that good
So-
without the audio cues.
I know, I'm trying. Leave a little space in there. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's perfect.
All right, so up first, we're going to hit some movie news. This is going to be really interesting. So up first, one that I think will be really interesting, World of Warcraft movie, well, specifically Warcraft movie, has been delayed, you guys, June 10th, 2016.
Well, when was it before? It was April or May
March.
or something?
March.
No.
Yeah, it's supposed to be March.
I mean, give it 3 months if they look at their schedule. I mean, I'm messing with my schedule for my big project right now, and
Right.
like we're supposed to submit to the FDA a
What-
certain day
What's your
Huh?
big project?
at work.
well,
I think.
he's not
But what I'm
filming
saying-
like one of our other co-hosts.
But what I'm saying is, like, I look at my project schedule, and we're supposed to submit to the FDA on a certain day, and some parts came in late, and certain things happen, and we're not going to be able to submit on that day. So the project's not going to get approved, and we're not going to launch until a certain day. So if they're supposed to have filmed a certain number of scenes or had a certain number of effects done or something like that, and they look at their schedule and they say, we don't have these done, we're not going to be able to launch until a certain day, there's no benefit for them to try to say they're still going to hit the date. It makes more sense for them to announce way ahead of time that they have to delay for quality, and hopefully it'll actually be quality.
And I don't know about you guys, but it wouldn't be Warcraft if it wasn't late.
Well, that's true.
For
That
sure.
is very much their MO, isn't it? So, yeah, definitely looking forward to that one, you guys. Now, the other one that I really, really wanted to bring up, I am a huge, huge fan, at least of this set of characters, specifically Harley Quinn. Oh, Harley Quinn.
Oh, geez.
Anyway, sorry.
Come back.
All right, so you guys, we got our first look at potentially what the Joker's going to look like with
or the newest member of
Leto.
Blink-182.
Well, okay, so it looks a little goth-like. If you guys go over to DCComics.com, you'll see their posting out there. Yeah, it's a little goth kind of a thing. He's, all kinds of tattooed up. He's got the green hair, though, some kind of jacked up teeth. It's a little weird. As Penth kind of brought up, though, this probably isn't going to be their final iteration. I mean, we're still so early into filming. These things are probably likely to change. But I don't know. It's looking really promising. I mean, they definitely found an actor who can play crazy. I just hope he can play the right kind of crazy for this particular character.
And part of it also is if you look at the Jack Nicholson Joker, he was kind of a gangster. And if you look at the Heath Ledger, he was like a quiet, like angry, but like
Kind of a
he
brooding.
was like a calculating. This guy, I mean, the picture of this guy, he looks like a straight up psychopath. And that's
Exactly.
like the Joker in the comics has been kind of all these different things. Like if you read The Killing Joke, it's kind of closer to what this is portraying with a little
definitely,
bit of the Heath Ledger mixed in.
Yeah, it'll be really really cool to see what he can do. I don't know, like I kind of want to see them pull out the Riddler too now. Looking at this, I really want to see Jim Carrey come back, but do this as a more
God.
Neil
serious
Patrick
Riddler.
Harris.
Or Neil Patrick Harris. He could really nail the Riddler.
There's a picture, and I don't know if he dressed up like him or someone photoshopped him into it, but he would be perfect.
Well, he did. Just this last Halloween, he went out with his kids and his husband,
Yeah.
and he dressed up as the Riddler, and that looked really cool too. So
Patrick Stewart should be Mr. Freeze also.
he could pull that.
That would be awesome.
I like where you're going with this.
We should
Sure,
cast some movies, man.
Let's start filming Suicide Squad. We got it. So, but yeah, that's it for our movie news, you guys. Next year's going to be pretty intense, I think.
Absolutely.
Hopefully. So, okay, very interesting. And I was reading a bit about this yesterday, after I got my computer back up and running. Steam has recently added paid mods to your game. Right now, starting with Skyrim.
So the way this works is that Steam takes a flat 30% of all sales, and then the developer of the game gets to choose how much they want to take off. In this case, Bethesda, because it's Skyrim, Bethesda has taken 45%. So that leaves the mod developer with 25% of their sales.
Yeah.
Now, 25%.
I think that's pretty good.
More than zero. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these mods are really awesome.
I mean, I remember back when, I hate to keep bringing up Descent, but Descent 1 and Descent 2 and Descent 3 even had all kinds of mods, and developers got zero for it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to see them. And another thing for the companies is that this is a residual revenue stream for them as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so the guy who runs Nexus Mods, who's like that's like one of the, other than Steam, it's the place where everyone gets their mods for Skyrim and Oblivion and everything. And he asked, so just for background, Gabe Newell, who's the CEO of Valve, and relatively engaged with, he posted on Reddit this morning. He said, I got off an airplane and I had 35,000 messages, so I know that I pissed off the internet somehow.
Yeah.
And so the guy who runs Nexus Mod said, hey, I understand why you're doing this, but can you assure us that basically it's not going to turn into a DRM thing where the next game that comes out, they say they're only making mods available through Steam as paid, and then people who want to develop free mods are SOL. Yeah. So Gabe basically said, look, we don't do that because we're not going to tell game developers how to develop their games just like we tell mod developers not how to develop their mods. So he kind of weaseled out of it a little bit, but I think
it sounds like a skate.
No, but
it sounds like that he doesn't care one way or the other, and he's leaving it up to the developer.
That's kind of it. He's basically he's taking the stance that if developers make bad moves and make everyone pissed off, and they're not going to sell their games, and so they're going to choose to do the right thing. He did specifically say that he thinks it'd be really stupid for a developer to do that, and he'll tell the developer that. And usually, if Gabe tells a developer something's bad, they listen to him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff back and forth, but overall, he kind of placated people. And as you said, the mod developers deserve to get some money. The thing that's going to be a little bit painful, I think, at the start, is that suppose it's like Sky UI, which is a big overhaul to the Skyrim interface, which sucked on PC. Suppose they start charging. I think that they may have set it to $1. What if I already have it? Do I have to pay $1 now to get it? What if it relies on other things and those cost money? Do I have to go and buy all these things now?
I need to go and I need to research this a bit, but there was one mod that I saw that they, I want to say it was Akatosh's Gifts or something like that. It's one of the mods out there. Mm-hmm. But he has a specific note on there about if you already have it and having to redo it. I didn't read it that clearly, so I don't know exactly what it says, but it did kind of allude to that.
And here's actually one other issue that had come up already, and I guess Valve is being pretty good about it already, but people are going out and they're grabbing popular mods and then they're posting them on Steam. The ones that weren't on Steam, they're posting them on Steam for revenue. So like they're basically stealing other people's work and monetizing it.
Well,
so
there was
an issue.
There was a couple mods as I was browsing through there that have right at the top banner, this mod has been served with a DCMA takedown notice.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
a lot of
already
those.
getting slapped with those. So
No, I know that Descent Underground, they're going to be having modding as well, and they're going to be any mods that they put up for sale have to get play tested.
Okay, well that'll be interesting. It's a pretty good little take, though.
Play testing force right now.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
That's another thing. What if like somebody released this mod to the Skyrim and it had all these stuff that it said it came out with for like $20, and you would get it, and it's all buggy as all get up. Well, is there going to be a refund process, or is there going to be?
Well, that's why you read reviews
Some
and
questions.
rankings and
Right.
stuff.
Let someone else spend the money first.
Yep.
Damn it. So, I mean, really, that's kind of what it is. Okay, so I am out of this next little news bit since I am no longer playing. So who wants to take this one? Ron?
Show doesn't like World of Warcraft. I gotta put this up. Yeah, and you know, I don't like battle pets. I mean, I don't.
No?
I don't like the idea. I wish they had not put them in. I would be more than happy if they took them out.
They're not
This
my
one is
thing
worth
either.
mentioning because
Yeah.
World of Warcraft is going to be putting in 2 new battle pets very soon. One of them is it's Left Shark.
Left Shark.
Left Shark from Super Bowl 49.
The best shark.
That one.
Yeah, didn't pay attention.
Well, neither did he because he completely sucked. But the other
Left
one
Shark
is
was
kind
the
of
awesome one. Right Shark was the crappy one.
well, but Right Shark was doing what he was supposed to.
No, Left Shark was awesome.
It's so sad that the Right Shark was doing what he was supposed to and he got none of the credit. It's kind of
Doesn't
like
matter.
us.
Yeah, exactly.
Showsan is like Left Shark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys do the work, and I'm just gonna sweep in there and take the credit. That's what I do.
So
what
the
I
other
do.
battle pet, this is the one I wanted to bring up. This is a rock golem named Crusher. So the story of Crusher is that a mom tweeted to one of Blizzard's accounts, and I think it's like the Blizzard dev account or career account or something, saying, hey, check out this picture of my little kid. They're going in for Future Day, and they're dressed as a Blizzard developer. And they later showed him with a drawing of this little golem he made, little battle pet golem he made. Well, they're putting it in the game.
Wow,
And that's Crusher.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of neat.
Is the kid getting any cut of this as like a scholarship? Or,
Probably not.
credit
I don't
where
know, but he
it's
should.
They didn't say anything about compensation, but I mean they're gonna at least
Just
put it in
saying.
the game. So.
credit where it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Not a lot of people get those bragging rights.
Mhm.
But
But yeah, that's all I got for that.
interesting. Okay,
Not a
so
lot going on with WoW this week, other than they're just doing 6.2 PTR testing, stuff like that.
yeah.
But nothing new's
Well.
come out of it.
In some rather big news, at least coming out of Blizzard, though, Heroes of the Storm is launching, finally, here on June 2nd. It is completely free to play, you guys. Completely free. Get in there. Let's get some MOBA action going. Even if you are terrible at League of Legends, you can play this. I guarantee it.
And
And-
Showsan knows he's
Why
terrible
would-
at League of Legends.
I am god-awful at League of Legends. But I still spout myself as the best support in the game.
I do like Heroes of the Storm over League just because, I mean,
No,
I get that there's certain that the complexity of League is important in a way, but the whole like doing last hit and getting exactly the right items,
Right. It's a little daunting.
yeah, it's hard to get into. Heroes you can just start playing.
Yeah, very much so. I hate to bill it as a dumbed down version, but I mean it kind of is in a way. You know, it is a lot.
In a good way,
simpler.
though.
Right, but it is in a very good way. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's quirky and kind of funny, and it's a good game. So yeah, free to play June 2nd. That'll be a lot of fun.
problem with it is like every champion costs like $12, $10.
Well, okay, so yeah, they cost, but at the same time, at least in my experience, it hasn't been all that hard to save up the gold points to buy new heroes.
Yeah, if you do your
It really
dailies,
doesn't take time.
you can get him.
Yeah, it's
Daily quests
really
for the win. That seems like a
like-
standard behind all the latest Blizzard games.
Yeah.
right. They are fond of their dailies, Lord knows. Okay, so with Heroes of the Storm, though, the Heroes of the Dorm, the Heroic 4 starting on April 26th at 14:30 Pacific Standard Time, but it won't be on Twitch, oddly enough. But you can check it out at heroesofthedorm.com.
Well, the thing is that you have to have some kind of TV subscription to watch it on ESPN.com.
Yeah, and that's even
Or you
more
watch it on
jacked up
TV.
because, well, they very clearly posted on there, hosted by ESPN or whatever, or presented by ESPN. Why wouldn't you put that out there? You know what I mean? Just put it out there for free. That's huge publicity for yourself. Don't make people pay for that. And speaking of, I have to go off on a tangent here.
By the way,
Have you
before
guys
you
heard
go
about
off on
this-
your tangent,
Okay,
before you
what?
go off on your tangent, I'd just like to point out that my fantasy brackets, my final team is still alive. Arizona, they're in the
Really?
they're in the four. They're only one of the
Interesting.
four, but I mean they're the ones I predicted to go the whole way too. So I'm hoping that happens. We'll see what happens. And also, if you participate in those fantasy brackets, you got a free Asmodan portrait for Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, cool.
So
Very nice.
I just picked that.
Okay, so anyway, speaking of having to pay for crap on TV, have you guys heard the ticket price for this Pacquiao fight? What a load of crap. Oh my god. No. It's the principle of the thing. It's simply the principle.
Don't care.
They'll be on YouTube an hour later.
Yeah, exactly. You don't read the news and then you watch it on YouTube an hour later,
Pretty much.
or
It's
on some other site that doesn't get DCMA.
Mayweather's going to destroy him.
bullshit. I'm just saying. It's bullshit. Anyway,
Mayweather's going to destroy him.
he probably will. I'm not going to lie.
If you want to see two grown men beating the shit out of each other, you can go down to the street corner somewhere in your city. And
That's very
Pretty
true.
much.
Just walk into your local dive bar, and
Yeah.
you're guaranteed to see something. So, all right. Yeah, I think that's it for Blizz news. Let's go ahead and transition over to our league news. And Penn, start drinking.
Scotch. He's just taking off.
He's
gone.
gone.
He's
All right, Ron.
All right. So someone lead the chant.
Hmm? Oh, TSM. TSM.
TSM defeats Cloud9 in 4 games, 3-1.
Woohoo!
They did exactly what Reginald and
I predicted.
Locodoco and Cole said. They lost the first game and then won the next 3. So
Nice.
that was really cool. Also, this was disappointing for me. Fnatic beat Unicorns of Love 3-2, but that was an excellent series. I don't know if you guys watched that at all. Oh my God, that was just an amazing series to watch.
It was funny because all the analysts were like, the game might have been super exciting, but there were so many mistakes that they're afraid for them at MSI. Because that's what makes these games so exciting is when there's a lot of mistakes. When there's not a lot of mistakes, you get
the spring split finals from last year.
Yeah.
When
Right.
Cloud9 just completely decimated TSM.
Yeah. So
Well, that was really good to see. And then, of course, they're having the relegation matches this week. Giants Gaming and Reason Gaming Giants Gaming and Roccat both kept their spots. They beat Reason Gaming and the Copenhagen Wolves Academy. Whereas we also have some relegation matches tomorrow as well for the NALCS, where Dignitas will face off against Team Fusion, and Winter Fox will take on Team Dragon Knights.
It'll be Dig and Winter Fox.
And then, kind of a bit of sad news.
Uh-oh.
Cloud9 High is retiring.
No!
Bible
No!
thumbs everywhere. Bible thumb.
Really? High's retiring?
High is retiring.
He's practically an anchor in the game. I mean,
Well, he's got excessive wrist injuries,
yeah.
and he doesn't think he could last the entire split. So
that
for his
sucks.
protection, and then keep in mind, this is also the guy that had the collapsed lung prior to All Stars last year.
Right.
So he's got all kinds of health issues that.
I hate to use the term, but the guy is kind of a legend in League of Legends.
The freaking entire Cloud9 team is.
Well, that's true.
Not just him. So it's going to be interesting. They haven't announced a replacement yet for him, but
it's most likely Incarnation.
Really?
Yeah.
Who just got unbanned this split after being banned for 2 years of competitive play for DDoSing people.
DDoS. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah. That's
Idiots.
two for the podcast. Frat boys drink.
Right. That's it for news.
Yeah, that's pretty short.
Although I did
little
want to
league
point
news.
out that Coles, you one day could be a billionaire
Why?
because even the biggest billionaires in the world get hacked, such as Elon Musk.
Oh, really?
His Twitter account, his company's Twitter account, and his company's website all got hacked today.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did he piss off?
Who knows?
I mean,
Speaking of
don't
hacking,
get me wrong. Elon's very fond of running his mouth about random shit. And if you don't believe me, just go check out any of his press releases.
I don't think it's an accident his company's named Tesla.
Well,
I really don't.
Exactly.
did you ever
so-
see the time when the Riot broadcast got hacked? They're changing the stream title to a bunch of different things, and they wouldn't let chat go anywhere. It was hilarious.
Really? No, I missed that one.
That was season 3. That was like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that. I wasn't
I know
into
the
it
stream
at the
got
time.
DDoSed a couple times last year.
It's all Froggen's fault, too.
All
Probably.
Froggen. Blame Froggen.
Froggen DDoS. Speaking of
All right.
which, one more
Oh.
piece of League of Legends news. SKT T1 versus GE Tigers for the finals next week in Korea.
Really?
Ooh.
That'll be an interesting match.
Faker versus GE Tigers. And
Fake,
2
not,
weeks ago.
not SKTT1K. It's Faker versus the
Yeah,
Giant
it's pretty,
Tigers.
it's pretty much Faker. Faker is now 12-0 over 2 years on the Blanc. Never got beaten on that champion. And so 2 weeks ago, SKT beat GE Tigers in the best of 3. So hopefully SKT wins.
Yeah.
I like it. I like Faker. Faker versus Beersan hype. Yep.
Oh, God.
Hype.
I gotta give credit to Bjergsen, man. He's pretty intense. So, okay, so let's move on to what in the world are you guys playing? This little
Games.
gaming section. I'm still messing with titles. I gotta fix that one day.
Playing games.
Anyway,
Just call it
so
gaming. I mean,
obviously we're gamers. So what have you guys been gaming on? Let's see, Penth.
More Diablo 2.
Yeah?
It's
Two?
been really. Or,
Two?
sorry, 3?
Going old school.
3. It's easy to jump in and out. You can
Yeah.
play for a while, and I mean, I am. It is at the point where now I'm farming like certain pieces, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
I'm at
just
that
need to
point.
You
drop
got
this
pulled
one
in.
thing. But I don't know, just nothing else. Everything else requires a lot more time commitment.
Yeah.
Or feel like even if I'll play Diablo for like a couple hours at a time, I can stop at any point.
I could
If
stop. I really can.
If
Right,
I-
one more level.
like
One
like if
more
the
level.
baby
The
wakes
first
up,
step is admitting
yeah.
addiction.
No, like if the baby wakes up, I can just get up. Whereas a lot of other games, like
You
if
don't
I'm
have that
in the
option.
middle of some quest or something on an RPG, or if I'm playing something online with other people, I can't just get up. I mean, I can, but
Yeah.
it's detrimental to my game. Whereas in Diablo, it's not.
Right.
So
Right on. All right, Coles, how about you?
So I leveled up a new Smurf. I got up to 30 last week on League of
Wow.
Legends.
You
I
have
don't know what to
dedication,
say.
man. I couldn't level another tune. Yeah, that was too
Oh.
much.
Then again, didn't you just recently get attacked again?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was
well,
on
one of
this
my
Palicory.
Palicory. So
Oh.
they got my email address. They moved that account off my email address, so I couldn't get it back through usual means. And then they used a PayPal account that was saved on it
Didn't
to spend like $200. And
didn't we have this conversation last
new-
week?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did because this happened before
Email.
last week.
and then don't sign up for anything.
And then you guys wonder why I don't use my real name on my WoW account.
It only
That's
asked me to
exactly
do
why.
surveys. Like, I just want to do a few surveys.
Don't do
a
that.
frickin'
Oh,
survey, you retard.
Show or get, why don't you make an email that's just for doing all this shady shit that you do that gets your email hacked?
Because he'd still download the damn Trojans.
yeah.
It's not even a Trojan.
Don't even touch them. Just say no.
It's
I don't know how it
keyloggers
happens.
or Trojans or something.
have
You
virus-
have something.
I have a vast.
Coles has Trojans all up in him.
all up in him.
Yeah, all up in him. Dude, Avast is terrible. Learn to upgrade.
I had Norton, and you guys
They
said
say
that was
Avast
cool
is
too.
one of the best. What are you talking about?
Norton,
Get WSE. It's actually really good.
malware bytes alone.
I had
would-
malware bytes, and that didn't do anything. Like,
Uh,
when I got my Ape Escape thing to blow up my computer, I had malware bytes. I went
I
and
think you
downloaded
need-
Avast. Avast fixed it.
Did you
Did it.
actually run malware bytes, or did
I
you
did,
just leave
and
it
it couldn't
installed on
do
the computer?
was it
No.
up to date?
You
Yes.
need to go buy a like $100 shit laptop, and that's the one you can use for all the things that you know are going
Right.
to give you viruses, or you just
I don't-
don't do those
I don't
things that
find
you know are
viruses.
gonna give you
I
viruses.
don't know where I'm getting them. I don't go to anywhere weird. You know.
Uh-huh.
You know, I have all these leftover computer parts sitting here on my floor right now. I will build you a computer so you can do all the
I
surveys
just
you
want
want.
to stream. That'd be cool. Step 1, stream.
You'll get there. First, get a webcam.
Step
that works.
1, security.
Right.
I mean, it's secure. It's
Did
not
you
moving
change?
anywhere.
Tell me
heavy.
you changed all your other passwords.
No, it's the same password for literally 2 passwords for every.
Don't. Oh God.
Oh my god.
You heard
You
it
are
here, folks.
security-
You heard it here. Hackers, Coles uses the same passwords for everything.
Everything.
Oh God.
But it's
You
Get one
are
password, you
seriously.
have all of them.
His computer's
You
probably
are an-
chained to his desk.
You're an IT guy's nightmare. I just need you to know that.
Well, my password, if I don't use this password,
Don't tell us
well,
your password.
Your password
I
is
didn't-
password, isn't it?
no, my password was black, and then when that got hacked, it became white, and then it changed.
Now it's Hunter 2.
Okay. Here's the thing.
I don't know what to say about this.
You realize that the first thing any hacker is going to do, they have a dictionary, literally a dictionary, that's
Brute
built into
force.
their computer. If you have a normal word, black, white, up, down, horse, cow, something,
Fucktard.
Your mother.
right? These
Your mother.
are all words that they're going to use to brute force you. If
That's
you're
why I
that
gotta
guy who has it, you are literally a wet dream for them. I mean, it's too easy.
So, maybe because my League of Legends password
There-
before
there's
was
no
password
excuse.
spelled backward.
No,
There's no
yeah,
Oh my
excuse.
god. Oh my god. Coles, just get off the internet now.
let's I'll tell you what, let's fix this. Okay, so let's say you use the word black. Just
Right.
do BL, the @ symbol, CK. At least that has more security built into it than your original password.
I have a better one. I have a better idea for him that would work for him.
Oh god. Security 101.
Yeah, well, you need it. Good Lord.
Oh god.
I don't
XKCD. Okay, Coles, right now, xkcd.com. Right
I
now.
love XKCD.
Right now.
XKCD.
Yes, right now. Do it right now. You'll see why.
I love
Is it
that.
is it today's?
It's today's, yes.
Yesterday's, or maybe
Or
it's today.
Friday's.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a virus that's
Uh.
exactly like that.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It had
So,
pop-up.
Coles, I am
didn't go,
sending
go,
you-
go, go.
Coles, I'm going to be sending you a link that gives you an idea on a good way to make
Please
a
do.
complex password.
So
By the way,
you're
just
The best way of making a complex password is a phrase.
just
This
a quick
is- this-
shameless plug, though. If
this
you
is
guys
Coles.
haven't done it,
Hold on. Wait. That's Coles. Okay. First day on the kid.
It's first day on the internet, kid.
So if I make a new password, should I just put it on like WordPad, put it on my desktop? Because that's what I have for some of my League of Legends accounts. Is I put
Yes.
it in
There we go.
Word.
I mean, you
Also,
can do something like KeyPass. There's a bunch of
LastPass.
programs out there that will help you out.
Coles, I have to
LastPass.
remember about almost 160 different passwords, roughly.
See, I remember 2.
Oh my!
no.
That's
You-
my
Do you have a smartphone?
yes,
Your worst-
authenticators on it.
Dude, there's like 100 password storage apps out there that will
And these things will make random
let you.
letters. Well, random
Yeah.
letters, numbers,
It's fine.
symbols, things you
I know
can't
my
it's
phone.
say.
for you.
When I lose my phone, then it's gone. And then I'm really screwed.
A lot
No,
of those
because it's
apps,
distributed.
you sign into their website and you still have access to it.
Last,
I have to
distributed.
use
go, Coles, go use LastPass.
okay,
LastPass is
LastPass.
awesome.
Do
Seriously.
it, and we'll
By the
never
way,
have to hear about you
but-
getting hacked again.
But make your password to LastPass something other than black or white.
Right.
What happens when LastPass gets hacked? Because I know it's going to happen.
They don't. That's actually a very unique
That's
security thing that they've implemented right out the get-go. They don't store any passwords on their servers. Everything that they have is your already pre-encrypted database on their server. So the only thing anybody will ever get is
Encrypted data.
encrypted, jumbled.
It's all like salted, peppered, hashed, everything.
so you don't have to worry about them. But
Roasted.
Anyway.
You know,
Not a thing.
even if they do
Social
quote
hashing
unquote
is
get hacked,
separate stuff.
you're better off still by them getting hacked because it's harder for the people. They're not going to get much data, let alone
yeah.
you know what you got now. You're basically a naked man in one of your videos, and you're about to get
He is
fucked.
a naked man in one of the videos about to get fucked.
That's
Oh,
all of. That's in one of them and all of them.
Yes.
My
know,
password is a soap bar, and it just dropped.
oh God.
So Letha says salted, peppered, hashed. Sounds like you're at Waffle House.
Yeah, pretty much.
Coles is at Blue Waffle House.
Oh.
I went to Waffle House for the first time down here, by the way. It was interesting. I got a steak. I didn't get a waffle.
We got so far off
You-
topic here.
You are too much.
What was the news
Anyway.
before I came in anyway that you were
We're,
talking
we're on
about?
gaming.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, I went 3 and 7 in my series placement.
Intentionally?
Yes, I tried. I'm not going to say I trolled to lose, but I played as bronze as I could play.
It's not hard to play bronze, dude.
No,
Just
I
fire
went-
your alts backwards.
I went 6 and 16 on silver, and I won.
6 and 16.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then I got silver 5, going 3 and 7. So I was like,
That's
I
not bad.
could. I wanted bronze. Is all the issue. I've never been bronze.
Nice.
But anyway, me and Veg duo queued today, like 2 or 3 games. So
Oh, that was fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we won. Well,
Yeah, we won both of them.
yeah,
Fun.
so. Other than that,
Alright.
I got scammed for 100 mil in RuneScape, and that's all I did.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. You were just falling apart. All right, let's
You
move
are the
on.
truest definition of bad luck, Brian.
Alright, I'll tell you. Okay. Quick story.
Oh god.
So-
Hold on.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Everyone, get your face palm ready. All right.
Alright, so you know how there's like,
And
I
just
told
stay face palm for the entire session.
you there's that
That's just
website
fine.
that says CSGO Lounge, and you bet your skins on Counter-Strike matches. Well, I was like, awesome, I want to go do this for RuneScape Gold. And I went to a website where you supposedly could bet RuneScape Gold with, like, dice roll. So I gave him 100 mil. I'm like, alright, I want to bet this. I'm going to go all in, press the dice button. Well, I won. And then the website went offline. And then all the money I won wasn't there anymore. I was like, where'd it go?
Oh,
Hey, I'll trim your armor for $1 billion in gold.
Coles, stop going on the internet.
So I lost
Seriously,
on that.
that's like the best advice anyone can give you. Just
You
cut
just don't
yourself
belong on
off.
the
If
internet.
it seems a little shady, just a little bit, don't do it.
Well, it didn't seem
If
shady.
it
I mean,
seems-
it looked pretty
Don't
legit.
do it.
If it sounds very odd, like RuneScape Gold for CSGO stuff, no!
It
No,
seemed
Veg,
legit. Like,
Veg.
the website was all set up. Pretty
Veg, it's
Okay,
okay.
do you know how
They-
quick it is to set up a website?
Veg.
Like 5 minutes, like a simple website. It's like, oh my god.
No, Veg. It's okay. He spray painted free candy on the side of his van. It's totally legit. It's totally legit.
And it's also says underneath, not a kidnapper, so it's legit.
Right, in parentheses, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't steal your soul.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. All right, so, Veg, what have you been doing, man? What have you been playing?
Fuck's sake.
Let's keep this train going.
I've been playing GTA Online on the computer now. Since
Yes!
Show got me that and hasn't. has only played with me once, and then his computer
Because his
went to
computer
poop.
blew up.
There's
Yeah.
a reason. Yeah.
And we just finished. Why I was so late coming onto the podcast was because we finished the final heist, which was Borked. That was fun. We were supposed to give you $2 million, $1 million for completing all the heist in order, and then another $1 million for doing it with the same team. We did that, however, it didn't give us our $2 million.
Oh, submit trouble ticket.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It
Rockstar.
even gave us the achievement, with the same crew and everything.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And it only gave us the potential cut. It only gave us our 200. It gave us 300,000
Yeah.
for the entire.
I'm really upset I missed that. That sucks.
Well, yeah, that's what
I'm-
happens when your motherboard goes poof.
Yeah.
I've been also playing a lot more Mortal Kombat Online, Mortal Kombat X Online. That's a lot of fun. Trolls are trolls.
I picked that up, by the way, Veg. So time to play you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's gonna be
I
fun.
know I'm gonna get owned. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, we'll do it after this. See how bad you are.
I'm pretty bad.
And I've been playing on my downtime whenever no one's on. I've just been playing Sins of a Solar Empire, which is a slow-paced RTS.
Yeah, I heard that's a lot of fun. I got a couple friends I lost to that game.
Lost?
So,
Lost?
lost. Yeah.
Are they like cold passwords, just disappear and easily manipulated?
Pretty much. Yeah. They
God.
jumped into that game and I never saw them again. Gone.
To be honest, it gets really boring. After a while, once you get all your upgrades and everything, all it is just one giant fleet of fuckery. Just here's a fleet.
Giant fleet
That's
of
such
fuckery.
a brilliant adjective.
I love that term.
Yeah.
Because that's what it literally is. Because after you get all the upgrades, all the fleet things, there's literally almost 1,000 ships in your fleet, and that's not including drones or fighters. So you have roughly about almost 2,000 worth of death. And if you do that to one planet, yeah, it takes a little while to siege it, but at the end of the day, the NPCs are dumb enough to, hey, let's run away and not actually attack your Titan.
Interesting.
It's fun, don't get me wrong, it's funny, that's all.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that.
And you can play it with other people online.
Yeah. And I think that's why I lost my friends. Oh well. All right,
All your
Ron.
friends are dead.
Pretty much. Ron, what have you been doing?
Geez, what haven't I been doing this week? First of all, lots of Hearthstone. They put that on the mobile phone, and I've been playing the crap out of it. I'll play 5 or 6 matches on lunch. It's pretty cool. I got my next wing of the Naxxramas. I never finished Naxxramas, so I'm a whole adventure behind. But I'm working on it. My warrior deck is complete shit.
Yeah.
I can't play Garrosh for anything.
Apparently.
Garrosh has my most wins.
It has my least. I'm best on Malfurion and Gul'dan.
I hate
Such
Malfurion.
OP.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome at druids. I enjoy that one. That one and Jaina. I love my
Speaking
mage
of this,
deck.
Were we
My
gonna
mage
have
decks.
6 minutes?
Yeah,
Hearthstone
I haven't put that together yet, but
Yeah,
I
we should.
do plan on putting something like that together soon. So
Okay.
keep an eye out, guys. There'll be a tournament coming soon.
Yup.
So that's Hearthstone. Of course, been playing a little bit of Diablo 3. Not a whole lot. I got my wizard going. He's got 1.26 million DPS, and he
Wow.
is squishy as a piece of paper.
Oh.
There is no way I can carry with this guy because he is just so squishy. He dies so fast. It's kind of sad, actually.
Good thing
So
it's
I'm
not a
working on getting
hardcore
that-
team.
Right? I'm working
Yeah.
at getting his toughness up. Of course, been playing World of Warcraft Tuesday, Thursday, doing my raids. We've been working on the Iron Maiden, and on Heroic, we've been trying to take down Beastmaster, but we haven't done it yet. But we should soon.
He's a
Soon.
pain in the ass in Heroic, I heard.
Yeah, it's just a lot of damage is all it is. Just
Oh,
people
okay.
dying to stuff they shouldn't be dying to is what it's coming down to.
Yeah.
And then, of course, been playing a ton of Descent. Been on the DCL, destroying people such as Negatorin. Hi, Neg. And actually, no,
Wow.
I usually get my ass handed to me if I play anyone too much higher than me. But it's still a lot of fun. I'm actually in the middle of a 16 2v2 tournament. And we played our first game today, and we won by a combined score of 60 to 54. It was really close. So,
Yeah. Sounds like it.
So we've got 4 games to go in that. It's kind of funny because my partner in that, he's from Japan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is he a life partner?
Cool.
No, he's not a life partner. Veg.
Oh, Veg. Didn't we say we were going to ban Veg?
Although I'm sure that Coles will appreciate his name. It's the Ass Man.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I've actually seen you playing with him quite a bit lately, so...
Yeah, we played a couple games today, and I play against him sometimes, 1v1. He's got some problems with his mouse, but he's still having a good time in there. So that's
Is that like Rassman?
No,
All this time,
Yeah,
maybe it's just our ass man.
our ass man, maybe. Yeah, maybe that
Yeah.
was his name. I was talking about that. And then, of course, Ron's Bronze Plays happening every Sunday night. Last week, I was in there, I believe, with who was it? Was it Veg or Cold? I think it was
Wasn't
Veg.
me. I was going to.
Yeah, because you were going to, but you couldn't. So we did 3 games with Veg, went 2-1.
I thought, didn't we go 3-0?
No, we 2-1.
Oh, did we?
We lost the middle game.
That's right.
Yes. So, Salitha says there's no way for me to discuss playing Descent without double entendres, thanks to the name of his partner.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
GG.
So true.
Yeah, it's so much fun. So
A woman
anyway.
comes into a bar and asks for a double entendre, so the bartender gives it to her.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
That is... I applaud you. That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
The 3
With that
finger golf
smug
clap.
little
I'm
smirk.
done. I'm done.
Yep. Very well done.
Show, tell us what you've been playing.
All right, so I haven't been playing a damn thing.
What the hell kind of gamer are you?
So here's what happened. So I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, and randomly in the middle of playing, my entire computer just completely shuts down.
Awesome.
Can't figure it out. So I start doing some digging. Fortunately, I got some little software monitors for all my hardware, and yeah, my motherboard for some reason wasn't holding a charge. So anytime I put it under stress, the entire thing just shuts itself down. Very frustrating. So I go over to my PlayStation, and that's where I picked up Mortal Kombat because, well, fuck it, I had nothing better to do. So I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat. I'm still terrible, but I unlocked what I think will be a promising character. Been playing a lot of Kitana. So we'll see.
Oh, you got the
I don't know.
cheese character.
I love Kitana, man. She's a lot of fun. Other than that, though, as you guys can see, I just got my computer rebuilt. We should be up and running so far today. I haven't had too many issues. I get a couple blue screens, but it's to be expected when you home build something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it. Like I said,
So-
just trying to work on my computer.
Show, when will we see you again on League of Legends?
Right?
As soon as I re-download it, I
So whatever.
literally
almost
started
level
from
30.
scratch.
It's like, huh.
Well, again, I started from scratch. I have nothing on my hard drives right now.
You know about Ninite, right?
Ninite?
Yeah.
I know of it. I've never used it.
You should use it for.
I'll have to look it up.
Because it'll save you a lot of time and frustration.
Yeah, I'll look into it definitely. Because my computer crapping out on me is definitely becoming a trend. So I
Like me
definitely
getting
think I
hacked.
should. Yeah, you and getting hacked, me and my computer trying
Well,
to
the
blow up.
difference is the show isn't losing hundreds of dollars worth of stuff.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
Well, not continuously.
I dropped $460 just to get my computer back up. Part of that was
Yeah,
for my
but
own.
you're not like giving your credit card out to people and they're like stealing
No,
money
no,
from you.
very-
You're actually using it to rebuild
Well,
something that
I
broke.
didn't
Exactly.
give it to them. They took it.
Well, part of
You
all
gave
that
it to
money
them, alright.
was to a new tower. So I have a brand new tower because my old one
That's
was
cool.
getting too small and cramped. I have a water cooler for my CPU now. So you know, I'm working.
you
But that was a
overclocking?
lot of money. My wife was pretty pissed.
Show? Show?
Yeah,
Are you overclocking your CPU?
not yet.
He's overcloaking it.
Cloak.
I gotta make sure.
What is he, a
everything's-
freaking Klingon?
I gotta make sure everything's stable, but my new motherboard is actually pretty pimp. It's ASRock, the Z77.
Sounds like a horrible World of Warcraft boss.
It's a cool little motherboard. It really is. So I'm gonna start overclocking maybe next weekend once I get everything
And the
stable.
following weekend, we're going to hear about, I'm buying another CPU because I blew my
Right, exactly.
I couldn't get the leakage to stop.
What? No. It's a
That's
closed.
what she said.
If she says she has anal leakage, there's some problems.
Exactly my point.
I had
That's it. I quit. You guys find a co-host.
We made him quit. Woohoo!
Yay! Good job. Internet high five.
Okay, I think he's done with that
Alright,
session.
anyway.
Oh, he's back. Damn it. He came
All right.
back.
Wait. Move the
Hey, you
beer
got
bottle.
replaced by a beer. I think that's an upgrade.
10 reasons that 6 Gaming Podcast is better with a beer than Showsan.
Oh,
Reason
Has
number
beer.
1, we don't get to see his
Number-
face.
number 2. That has more flavor than he does.
Actually, it does. Yeah. Slow ride.
Oh
we
my
love you. We
God.
love you, Show.
That-
Take it easy.
Cold beer to burned area will sting.
This is the. That's it. You guys are gonna get a beer for co-host from now on.
All right.
This is gonna be the show.
that's a big show right there.
His name will be Beersan.
the top of the beer.
Yeah, there you go. I'm changing my name.
Or Drunk Son, one or the other, depending on how many you are.
So Sully asked, "Does the beer have a hairline?" Obviously not. So we're good.
No, but it does have a head, though.
Yeah, just a little bit of head.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Put him. Okay, so anyway,
I can't.
I
Even.
think that about wraps it up. So let's move on to closing remarks. What do you guys want to leave the audience with?
So
There you go.
don't-
Skipping
table?
the entire section
Well,
of the podcast.
this is what happens when you guys try to replace me
What
with a
about
beer.
Penn? Didn't
I'm
Penn-
just going to close it out.
Right, we got a round table here.
We forgot Penn still, didn't we?
Oh! Round table.
I went first.
Oh, you go first. That's right.
All
We
right,
got a round
so...
Wait,
Round
who's drunk
table.
again? Show or Coles?
No, not me. I haven't... That's literally my
I'm
second.
too busy getting my passwords hacked.
Yeah. Give him a minute. He's got to recover. Okay, so our 6 gaming roundtable, you guys. Let's discuss this. This is actually a really interesting topic. I don't know who put this up,
I
but
did.
why do people think video games are a waste of time? This
Because
is actually
they're
an interesting
pixels and
question.
Not important.
Kind of a
I had my
point.
mom tell me this all the time when I was little.
Okay,
Mine
so
too.
Penn, since you put it up, what's your take?
So my take on it is that the people who don't play games don't really get the relaxation that comes with it.
Right.
And even when you're pissed off at a game, it's still kind of de-stressing your mind. Like, you might be playing some really, you might be focusing really hard on some really difficult game or something, but you're still doing something you're enjoying. And like the hardest raid, when you try 50 times and then you finally down the boss, you're stressed out about it, but in a way that is taking your mind off the other stresses in your life. And the other people who sit and watch hours and hours of The Bachelor or whatever, and then tell you to quit wasting your time playing video games, I think the reason why they say that is because they see you focusing, and they see you're doing things, and you're engaged, and to them, that's not a relaxing thing. That's not a situation where you're just zoning out. Like, they're watching TV and they're just laying there and not engaging, and so that's a break for them. When we're playing games and we're really involved, they think that that's energy that we could otherwise be using to write a book or to do something productive. But it's just, I don't think those people understand that that what we're doing is relaxing, even though it may not appear from an outside perspective that it is.
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting take. I definitely wanted to kind of go on that same tangent, though, because to me, you know, I'm in the military. I've seen a whole lot of people who, you know, haven't played games before, come back, they've got PTSD, whatever kind of an issue going on, and you get them into these games, like you said, it takes their mind completely off of, whatever's bothering them.
Mhm.
At the same time, I've got a friend of mine who's a police officer, and it's kind of the same thing. It's very much a decompression. But what I find interesting is, like you said, people do very much claim that it's a waste of time, but I want to flip that at the same time and say, well, look at all the really therapeutic things that have happened as a result. There are scientists who used a mind game. I forgot what it was exactly, but you can control a little quadcopter using your thoughts and concentration, and that has shown people with autism and different mental disorders increases concentration. It increases their learning development, their cognitive reasoning, all these really brilliant things by just a simple game. It doesn't even have to be video games, but the act of, otherwise putting your mind somewhere else by playing a game, I think, is entirely beneficial. There are bad sides to it. I mean, I'm sure
There's
you guys
bad
have heard
sides
about,
to everything now.
Yeah.
Right. You guys have heard about the guy who's played StarCraft for, what was it, days on end, and then had a heart attack.
Yeah, he got up
I think
and
he has like a
many
blood
times does that
clot or
happen?
something.
That's
That's
happened.
but that's excess. I mean, the same thing could be said about alcohol.
Anything. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
how about the lady
alcohol
that drank
has-
like
What?
Well, alcohol has
The
some
lady-
beneficial things to it if taken within a certain amount of moderation.
there was
At
a
the
lady
same
in
time,
a
you get alcohol.
water drinking contest
Oh yeah.
from drinking too much
Yep.
water.
Hmm.
So I
That's
mean, you
actually
can die
happened.
doing too much anything.
That happened in Air Force basic training, actually. This was, I want to say, about 12, 13 years ago. This guy, he kept drinking water so much that he ended up dying in basic training, just because he felt he was being forced to drink when he wasn't, or at least that's what the investigation said. They weren't forcing him, but yeah, so anything really.
And the other
can-
thing
You
is,
sound skeptical.
yeah.
I went through Air Force basic training. I don't
Of
know.
course. So
You also look at a lot of these games, and I mean, they're art. I mean,
Oh,
some
absolutely.
games are and some
A lot of
games
them are,
aren't.
yeah.
I would argue that some games are art, like my son's things that he makes at preschool are art. I mean,
Sure.
you can throw things together and make a game, and it's not going to be very good. But you look at things like BioShock, Bastion, like the music, Baba Yetu, the music from
Oh, geez,
Civ
yeah.
4.
That's
That
on Sully's playlist.
won a Grammy. I
It
mean,
did.
Yeah.
won a Grammy. You
Yeah,
go to the
that
video
says
games
something.
live concert. I mean, it's amazing music. There's amazing art. Not in every game, and not every game.
It's kind of like a Honda Fit and a Ferrari when it comes to car. Yeah, they're both still cars, but at the end of the day, you know which one's which.
Well, it's also your own take on it, because if you look at Grand Theft Auto, some people just see Grand Theft Auto as this mindless, let's go commit as many felonies as possible in this short a period of time.
It's
But
not.
if you
Wait, it's not?
But no, because if you really look at it, there's a lot of social commentary in that game. There's a lot of warnings in that game about what could happen if we continue with certain excesses or certain corruptions. You know what I mean? There is certainly a what's the word? Like subset of commentary in that game. So I definitely agree. Just about any game could be art. But then again, you get Mortal Kombat, and that's just brutal for the sake of being brutal. So
Yeah, they go over. It's amazing though.
I honestly think, though, like we're getting to a point where there's not as many people shaming video gaming as there used to be, because now we have like
Definitely
these
not.
boards, we have
No.
Minecraft. I mean, there's girls and boys with Minecraft T-shirts where at the school I work.
Well, shit,
Everybody
they
knows
play-
Minecraft.
Like I can,
It's
like my
ridiculous.
boss at work,
Like,
for instance. My boss at work, for instance, he's got a child, and I think he's in high school or something, and him and his wife apparently, or his mother, I guess, I don't know if they're married, but they apparently get into arguments over him playing video games, and my boss's argument. Well, look at this article here where it's showing these people are winning like $1 million playing a video game. He's like all for it, and it's just some people just can't get it into their heads that video games it's just more than just killing time. I mean, the people, and what gets me is the people that complain to me for playing games so much are doing things such as watching TV.
Did you see that new movie on Netflix that I watched, the 21 episodes in a row?
What? Yeah, the binge watching.
Yeah,
that's a thing these days.
Speaking of binge watching, you guys. Did you see the new comic book show on Netflix?
No, I'm playing video games.
Daredevil. Oh, Daredevil's amazing. Gotta check that out.
How dare you play video games? But I'm gonna watch this.
Oh, jeez.
Brand new
I've had a broken-ass computer for the last almost 2 weeks.
The show's got an
Well,
experience.
not really directed at you. Just in general, like someone's sitting there watching Breaking Bad for 15 hours in a row, and you're playing video games.
I'm gonna have to fight desperately to find this, but there was an article that I saw. Stan Lee, the creator of Marvel Comics, actually chimed in on this at one point, and he said that video games nowadays are the exact same thing that comics were in the 50s and 60s and 70s, where it was this ultimate evil, it's this bad thing, people are all consumed by it, it's of the devil, take your pick.
It's becoming a part of our culture, and they're scared of it. It's kind of like how rock and roll, heavy metal, and like rap came to be.
It's very much an outlet for a lot of people. It's very much, as Penn said, very relaxing for some people. It's whatever you want it to be to so many people. I would never call it a waste of time.
Speaking of Stan Lee, his work for the NHL sucked.
What?
No shit.
He works for NHL?
Yeah, the Guardian Project. It was a couple years ago where they came out with like cartoon characters for each of the 30 teams in the NHL.
Are you serious? That sounds terrible already.
They lost millions of dollars on this project.
Yeah, if you were to pitch that to me on a board, I would have kicked you out of the office. I don't care if you are Stan Lee.
The only acceptable hockey cartoon thing.
Don't say the Predator.
What?
Don't say the Predator.
No, Superstars. Remember, there's a cartoon that had Bo Jackson, Wayne Gretzky, and Michael Jordan.
They made Wayne Gretzky into an idiot.
But that sounds as bad as Kiss Saves Christmas. Like, there's no way that could be good.
It's not as bad as the Star Wars Christmas.
They actually made a Kiss video game, and that was pretty badass.
You're right. It's nowhere near as good as the Star Wars.
Dan, we do not talk about the Star Wars Christmas special on this podcast.
Okay.
There's a Star Wars Christmas special?
Yes.
Yeah, you should go
We do not talk about that on this podcast.
Yeah, we have to edit that part out now. Thank you.
Everyone's like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, don't go looking it up. Just save yourself
An hour and
the
30
time.
minutes long?
It's horrible.
It's
Just
sad.
stop while you're ahead.
Oh my god, it already looks bad.
Even Weird Al
Did a parody of it on White Nerdy.
Yeah. So that'll tell you something.
But yeah, to me, a hobby is a waste of time. It's for you. It's and funny enough, video gaming is not. It's slowly getting out of that hobby category.
Yeah.
And I bring that up is competitive gaming. There's some serious money now in that.
Yep.
And people are looking at me when I say I do competitions once in a while for some money, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" They're like, "Are you playing football or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm playing League of Legends." They're like, "What the hell is that?" I was like, "It's a video game."
Veg playing football. I'd pay to see that.
Oh, I would too. Fuck no.
Veg committed the entire offensive line as one person.
But no, they don't believe you. It's like, oh, you play video games and you make money off it? Gotcha, right.
Yeah, didn't they put League on ESPN at one point?
No, Dota 2.
They put League World Finals on ESPN.
Did they?
Okay.
Online.
And Heroes of the Dorm is going to be on TV.
And now you have Heroes of the Dorm that's being sponsored by ESPN. So you can't tell me that it's not.
Well, even Call of Duty went to the X Games.
The funnier thing was the CEO of ESPN thought of competitive gaming as this joke, and now he's in charge of.
Because water polo is so much more.
Right? No. See, and here's the problem. I live in North Dakota, and I can't even remember the sport. But what's that one where you're on the ice and you have to push
Curling.
this big
Curling.
Yeah.
Curling.
How is that a thing?
I did that at a
Seriously.
hotel once. That was-
It's like ice
It looks
shuffleboard.
fun, though. I mean, I have
No.
to admit,
It's-
watching
it's
that looks
not-
fun.
It can't be. It's like playing
Right.
pool. It's not something
Yeah.
that's difficult.
There's
It's
no way
fun
that's
to play.
it's-
I don't know what the hell you're
it
It looks like
I-
something. Anyone, you've never seen curling.
No, I've seen
Veg,
it.
you've never seen curling.
It's like playing.
But with veg,
What's it called?
veg
What?
with brooms. You know they have
I've,
like.
no, I know curling.
I thought you said you didn't know what it was.
No, I said it was fun.
Yeah, I know it is fun. It looks fun anyway. I've never played.
Yeah.
When I was in Buffalo this past Christmas, they had built a new ice rink outside, and they have one section closed off, and that's a curling section
Huh.
where you can play curling.
It's
I
like
don't know.
ice
Buffalo,
cornhole.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
See, here in North Dakota, it's all about hockey, right? If you even try to diss hockey, they'll tear you apart.
Well,
But
you're
curling, I don't
basically
understand.
Canada. That's why.
Well, we are. We're Southern Canada.
Curling is Canadian.
There's no line.
North Dakota? You mean all that the horseshoes?
I don't want to
see
hear
on
that
the side of the road?
Montanian. You're
Wait,
freaking
wait,
up
wait.
there too.
Wait,
He's in
I
Atlanta,
can do.
dude.
I can do a Minnesota accent.
Oh,
Horseshoes and hockey.
Go for it.
I've learned it.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, we was up playing the hockey, and you know that one guy. He came over and he was like, "Hey, I thought I told you guys to get off the set," and I was like, "Hey, go get some of that maple syrup." That was pretty
okay,
bad.
you sound like a really horrible Irish accent.
Yeah, that was really
No,
bad.
well, it's. I mean,
It wasn't bad. I'll say
Swedish. It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
it was pretty bad. I don't know.
Minnesota.
I've been.
But that
I've
didn't
been
sound
learning
Minnesotan.
it
That
'cause-
sounded Canadian.
Yeah, Minnesota. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the Minnesota. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
We get,
go.
we get Minnesotians in my freaking work all the time.
That's
Like,
all.
oh yeah, that's how you do it. And it's like, what the fuck is
Oh
that?
wait. So there is. I think it's Belgian, but I did learn a new word living out here when I had to go in for surgery. It's oofta. Do you guys know that?
I feel like we've talked about that on this podcast before.
Did we? I don't know. It's supposed to mean painful. It's like ouch.
Oof.
But
I've been
it's
learning
like a Minnesota thing.
Video games.
It's like when Coles gets on his video, he goes, "Oofda."
Oofta. Yeah, but he says it over and over and over again.
Great idea for a title.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
Copyright.
For a giant waste of time.
Copyright infringement. Here we go. Go.
Yeah. I think we're gonna end it
It's
with.
time to go.
Yeah.
I have a
All right, you
I have
guys.
a closing statement.
Okay. What do you got?
I would like to read another Twitch chat.
Okay.
God.
The NASA moon landing had better video quality.
Shit.
When
That was
when was
last
this
week.
from?
What show
That was
couldn't
last
stream
week.
real well?
That was last week. Okay, so I was trying to host, but my computer was falling apart on me. It was bad. It was pretty much a slideshow.
show.
Yeah, it
Slideshow.
was bad.
It was
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
I was reading chat. I'm like, I don't know where to ban this guy because he might not really be trolling me. So the truth.
No, yeah. He was kind of trolling, but
I mean, the other guy went one small step for Google Fiber, one giant leap for Time Warner Cable. Which is kind of funny. I got
it was. I kind of laughed a little bit.
Yeah, and
Oh,
what he
so
means
the-
not steps forward, but steps backwards.
Some of these guys are pretty witty. I gotta give them that.
You just gotta. The trolls are like
We
evil.
love our trolls.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So with that, we will leave it. Thank you again for joining us this week. I hope to see you guys, as always, next week.
Unless his
I
computer
am your
blows up.
host, Showsan. With me, of course, is our very own gold farmer,
It's bad. See ya.
the largest man we've ever had.
Go fuck your mother, veg.
Oh my god. Just tell yourself to go.
Oh,
No, it's a quote.
goodness.
It's a quote. That's
It
why
is.
there was a pause. That's why I didn't say go fuck your mother, veg. That's why I said go fuck your mother, veg.
Yes.
Well, that's because you just made a comment.
All right, Panda.
It's
I
a
Nothing.
also,
claw.
my password is not password, so don't try it.
It's
But we
password.
do know it's
password.
We do know it's
Koala.
black.
Password 01.
It's red.
Coles, you know what, something special about your password? It don't matter if it's black or white.
Right? Ron, very well done. Very well done.
It's
I'm
definitely Hunter 2.
And that's the point where we're supposed to cue in the Michael Jackson.
Yes.
You know. Anyway, Ron,
Wrong song. Okay.
take it away.
I am not Neil Armstrong.
Not Neil Armstrong. But we do have one giant leap, damn it. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you again next week. Ron, take it away.
See you, bye.
Adios, amigos.